Jay-Z just got exposed badly by Oskino. Now, Oskino did an interview with Cam Capone. During this interview, he revealed a couple of Jay-Z dark secrets that I had no idea about. Like, one of them, he revealed that Jay-Z supposedly has a daughter in Maryland. But it doesn't just stop there. He would claim that Jay-Z paid off the daughter not to go public.
I think it's all for image. Because Jay-Z don't care about nobody. Nobody. I'm talking about for sure. And yeah, people say you hating all that, bro. I don't got no hate for the boy at all. I'm just saying. I just see what he do. I know how he move, and everything he do for people. Like I do prison reform. You don't care about nobody in prison. Everything he do is for show. You know what I'm saying? So when I see him do an interview, I'm like, oh, here you go. Mind you, I ain't mad at him. He not playing the game. He played the game. He won the game. But I mean, a lot of people got so much love for him. When I say something about him, they get mad at me. Like I'm like, bro, you think about the song. You're not thinking about the person. You know what I'm saying? He's my second favorite rapper of all time after Biggie. You know what I'm saying? But I still don't put his person, like how he is as a person. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, not everything about him, of course, but the main that I can't put it this way, I can't look up to him. You know what I'm saying? I can't look up to him. Not as far as man stuff, I can look up to him in business. You know what I mean? But not his man stuff. He do a lot of backdoor stuff, man. I mean, his image is everything. You know what I mean? And for me, if you got $1 billion, you shouldn't have to worry about what nobody think about your image.
Do you have an example of something you could think of that he did, or?
Yeah, it was. He got a daughter in Maryland. They won't say it in front of everybody. I said something about it. It got on the news. People talked about it. Then he went down and gave her a little bit of money, right? Whatever.
A daughter, not a son?
Got a daughter and a son. I know a son too, right married, but his daughter too. A daughter, he claimed on.
I don't know, man. Right? Do y'all think that's facts? Because they did say he paid that boy to he was trying to get the DNA, and he paid him to not go through court with it or something like that. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong.
We obviously heard about the son already. Now, the court ruled that Jay-Z don't got to take a DNA test, and the court ruled that...
See, I was right. It was something about the DNA test in court.
This, the son already has a biological dad, so Jay-Z's not the father. So I don't know how the son thing is going to play out, right? We were hopeful, right, that the son would ultimately prove that Jay-Z was the father, and then that would in turn prove that Jay-Z was messing with his mom when she was not 18. But it looks like we'll never get an answer to that, at least a real answer, by the way, right? Because the son did start off saying he don't want money, and then by the end of it, he was asking Jay-Z for money. So to me, the son kind of like ruined his entire mission once he brought the money into play. But nonetheless, though, the son thing is on the back burner. The reason why this daughter thing is a little different, and I feel like it's a little different from the son thing, Oskino was saying Jay-Z is claiming the daughter on the low. The reason why a lot of us haven't heard of her is because he's claiming her on the low, but he's giving her hush money not to come out publicly. Now, if this is not true, Jay-Z could like ultimately just sue Oskino butt off. Like, he could take everything Oskino has ever worked for, and there's not a goddamn thing Oskino could do about it. But the fact that Oskino is saying this publicly, with no allegedly, no nothing. He's saying, I know for a fact Jay-Z gave her a little money to pay her off. I know for a fact Jay-Z is claiming her.
He knows something.
To me, like, that has to be somewhat credible, right? Because one, Oskino knows Jay-Z on a personal level. He would have, knowledge to information like this that a lot of us wouldn't. But why exactly would Jay-Z be hiding his daughter? That's what I want to know. See, with the son, we know once Jay-Z acknowledged that's his son, or if that's his son, then he would also have to acknowledge that he dealt with the mom when she wasn't of age and she wasn't 18. And he would have had to acknowledge he dealt with a minor. So, of course, you want to hide the son. With the daughter, what reason would you have to hide the daughter? Because if the daughter, now, I would imagine the daughter would be older, than Blue Ivy. I would imagine the daughter would be, a heck lot older.
But if that's the case, if he got a daughter, that means he had to step out on Beyonce. So is he protecting that, or...
So if the daughter is around the same age as the son, and you had her before you got with Beyonce, then why would Jay-Z be hiding the daughter? Okay. To me, like, that's the question I need answered. And it can't just be, hey, Jay-Z is scared people will call him a deadbeat. I don't think that's it, bruh. I don't think that's the reason why he would hide.
So what would be the reason?
Daughter.
My thing is this: I got 2 daughters. If I don't claim one of my daughters, they not gonna mess with me. They gonna cuss me out. They gonna feel hurt. Mind you, let's say if I mess with another daughter in front of them on TV, and I'm older than them. Come on, you know how a daughter is. I don't know if you got a daughter, but the daughter's real sensitive. If you hit a daughter when she's 7, she'll remember that shit when she's 45. Yeah, remember you smacked me when I was in second grade? You know what I mean? So my thing is this, if I got $1 billion and I got a daughter, I don't care who my baby mom is, I don't care what the world think. My daughter coming with me, she gonna work wherever, she gonna be close to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not having her somewhere else, not denying her that her mom died. And same thing with the boy Ramir. So I told Ramir, I said, bro, remember, whether it's your dad or not, the world will have backlash for you. They love him. You know what I'm saying? So get ready for it. You know what I'm saying? He's like, oh, I don't want no money. I just want to, you know what I mean? Jay-Z did everything in his power to not take the DNA test. And the boy Ramir don't have a mom. You know what I mean? My thing is this, if you're a man, like, bro, I took 2 DNA tests I did not want to take because I wouldn't know if that was my son or not, right? Men don't run away from stuff like that. Especially when you was popping his mom. Especially when you don't got no other dad and his mom is deceased. How can I respect you for that? But mind you, now the most people that don't take care of their kids is because they don't have it. They just don't have no money, they embarrassed. Well, you got enough bread, so you can say, bro, you know what, bro? Me and you, I'm gonna go get you, we're gonna take the test by ourselves. That's just man stuff. I hate when somebody think they're too big to be a father or too big, they too much of a celebrity, they can't do regular stuff. I mean, that's because the world treat them like that. You know what I'm saying? I look at every man as a regular person. I mean, you might be rich and all that, but I'm not. You got the same standards as everybody else. Everybody else got to take a DNA test. Well, I can't run. You know, my son Muji, I couldn't run away and not to take the test. I had bench warrant.
It was pretty odd that Jay-Z decided to spend millions of dollars on lawyers and attorneys to prevent himself from taking a DNA test that would have saved them millions of dollars and probably taken about 5 seconds and would have proven the world wrong. But you spend millions of dollars to avoid a DNA test. I don't. Hey, man.
That's strange,
you've been
man.
spending millions of dollars to avoid his DNA test for almost a decade. Hey, bruh. Outside of the Jerry Springer activities, he would also expose Jay-Z for doing some really diabolical, underhanded things and scheming and stealing from artists. He would claim Jay-Z not only stole from artists who he knows, but he also stole from him himself, where Jay-Z would take lyrics, he would take hooks, he would take songs, he would take ideas, he would take concepts, and then never credit the artist he took it from. Now, he would claim that Jay-Z did it a lot to people that was signed to him, but the one time Jay-Z tried to do it to someone else that wasn't signed to him, he got caught. And he was able to give that example because that's the first, the most prominent example of Jay-Z getting caught and having to concede percentages because he outright stole.
Now, you signed, and at some point you kind of learned this about Jay-Z. Is there like a moment or like a time you can remember, like, okay, this dude, he don't really care about none of us?
We start taking our songs, he's not giving us nothing. And then not even acknowledging for taking it, not doing nothing. He's like, mind you, these songs are songs that were as though they're hits. He making millions of dollars off of them. My thing is this, if you just say Young Boy, take 1% of the song, or 100,000, he give you absolutely nothing. And when I played it's a group called Non-Brigade from Philadelphia. They got a song called All I Need, right? Jay-Z stole a beat, they hook everything, the whole song, right? The only reason he couldn't get away with it because they were signed, they had paperwork. But if you go to YouTube and put Non-Brigade, N-A-A-M, Brigade, All I Need, you'll hear Jay-Z's song, All I Need, that he took from them. Same thing he used to do from us, but we couldn't sue him because we signed to him. So you take his song and flip it up, make it a little better, cleaner, get Pharrell on it, whatever, and then he'll let you like, haha, it's hot, right? We don't give you shit. That's my whole thing. Like, bro, you can take all, you can have every idea I've ever had. Just give me something for it. You don't even gotta pay me for what it's worth. Give me less than what it's worth. Give me something though. I don't give you nothing. Like, you see that shit on TV, like, damn, that's my lines, my verses, my this. I mean, and then it's Jay-Z, so he.
No, I disagree with that. I don't care who you is. If you take some of mine and I feel like it's worth this, and you know it's worth more, man, give me what I'm owed, man. Don't lowball me.
He said it. They're like, who's you? Man, nobody. You gotta take something from you for it. You know what I'm saying? So when I broke up the Non-Brigade thing, I showed this, let them know, like, listen, bro, this is same beat, same hooks, same everything, right? He takes your song. He took somebody from D. He took a lot of people that's not known songs, or ideas. You know what I'm saying? And flipping and bouncing. So for me, it's like, you only want to compensate people even if you make millions and millions of dollars off their stuff. You know what I'm saying? Even if they supposed to be your young boys. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, bro, you was a sucker, bro. You know what I'm saying? Perry, you know, you're just a sucker to me. I mean, I never respect you for the shit you did. Even the way you treat Beanie Siegel. I don't even like Beanie Siegel, but I'm saying the way you even treat him. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, we was in the trenches with you. You had us dissing Nas and all this shit for you. I ain't no Nas. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't never see Beanie Siegel at a rock brunch. This supposed to be a young boy. You know what I'm saying? So what he do is he come, he use you, take your shit, whatever he need from you, then he throw you in the trash, right?
My first reaction to hearing that, if you were in the room, you would have seeing me like literally blurt out like laughing at the top of my lungs. You know why I was laughing so hard? Because I remembered the capitalism clip that went viral a couple of weeks ago when he dropped the interview. See, when he dropped his first interview in a while, he spoke on capitalism, and the first thing he said was, I didn't get rich off of exploiting people. I didn't make money off of taking advantage of people and exploiting people. Now we know that was a flat out lie. Now I told y'all that was a flat out lie at at the time if you watch my video on it, but now we know that's a flat out lie. Like, he literally made hits. He made his fortunes off of taking advantage and exploiting people who he felt didn't have a voice. Like, he could have taken from Oskino at the time because he had all the power over Oskino.
Right.
And the only time, he got caught, or one of the only times he got exposed, is a time where he tried to take from somebody with a voice and they were able to use their voice, right, to correct the record. Now, Oskino isn't lying because the group he stole from actually did an interview I think recently, probably like a year or two ago, and they actually broke down the story and they actually confirmed everything Oskino just said.
Jay-Z had an album called Blueprint. It was a song on there called All I Need. Am I correct?
Yeah.
It was controversial over that, and still to this day, you guys, the originators of that song, am I correct?
Absolutely.
Can you give me a backstory of that?
Backstory that would be, we recorded this record in VA, producer Bink. And Petey Crack was actually at the session with us. He went down there with us. And this was before he was with the rock.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Petey. Petey got Q9 tat on his arm. That's how locked in we was at that time. We recorded that record, and that was gonna be like the first single off the Electra album. And they loved it. Rockefeller loved it because Jay Brown was the connection. Jay Brown was our A&R, but Jay Brown is the I think he's the president of Rock Nation now. So that was like the whole little brother. So he used to come to the sessions and everything. There was an A&R guy named Hip Hop at the time. They loved that record. That was a record that they loved. And then when Q9 passed, we had bags of Skittles that everybody came for. And I like to say that to this day it's an honor though. That's hope. We ain't gonna slight that. But what that say about us?
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Put some respect on our name, man. Period.
Did Jay-Z ever give you any recognition of it, or like did he ever contact you guys and salute you or say thank you, things like that?
Yeah, at that time he reached out. We got the business handled at some point, but it was actually, the album was actually already out. But then they came back and had the relationship with Jay Brown, because now we was, at that point, we was on Artist Direct, doing a whole nother album. So we bounced back after the Electra album. So he did reach out to have a conversation, but at that time, he wanted to kind of directly talk to us, but those calls was, some people stepped in front of that call, which is cool. But yeah, to answer your question, yeah, he reached out, for sure.
Did you guys receive any type of publishing or anything from his record, All I Need?
Absolutely, to the day.
There you have it. Oskino was not lying. Oskino isn't lying. But the thing with the Jay-Z supporters, the thing that I don't understand, they will see all the nasty things Jay-Z and Rock Nation has done and are continuing to do, such as, for example, targeting certain creators and going after them and attacking them and trying to take away their livelihoods because they dare have an objective voice, right? They dare, have a free thinking mind. So they will see these things, they would ignore it and then call us haters for speaking on Jay-Z and attack us, right? And call us obsessed. Bro, we're just giving our opinion on everybody in hip hop, and Jay-Z is just one of them. Right. Jay-Z is not beyond reproach, and I don't understand why y'all treat this man as if he's beyond reproach. But let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this?
I don't know, man. Whole time I've been growing up, that's all I've been hearing about Jay-Z getting over on people. He backdooring his friends and just messing with minors and all that type of stuff. I never heard too much of good stuff about Jay-Z besides a good hip-hop artist. And I'm from the South, so I'm not really up on that type of time with the up north rap battles and all that type of stuff. I'm not on that, but that's the only thing I heard good about Jay-Z. Other than that, I heard he always getting over on his partners, close friends, everybody that's around him. He done snaked them out. So I don't know. So y'all Jay-Z supporters, don't try to jump down my throat because I don't know too much about him. But if you watch this video, drop y'all thoughts and opinions in the comments and let me know what y'all think about this situation.